What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Specifically, in today's video, we have to talk about some very peculiar movements on the major cryptocurrencies. As you guys can see, XRP has literally flatlined out. I mean, volume has like fallen off a cliff. Not even. We've just been kind of rolling steadily straight, seeing zero movement. And the price has literally flatlined out. There's no pulse left in the markets here. And that's pretty much on most all the major cryptocurrencies. And we're seeing some interesting things on the S&P 500. But as you guys can see, we are back in the normal studio, trying to catch up on some sleep as I did have a late flight. But everything is back to normal, and we're going to be getting back on schedule, which is exciting. So thank you for, keeping up with me over these past couple of days here with lots of moving parts, but things are going back to the normal schedule and the normal routine, so I'm excited with that. But with that all being said, we do have some peculiar things to look at. I mean, that's pretty much it. Over the past couple of days, we've been tracking some very peculiar movements here. You can see, for the most part, we've just been flatlined out. Zero pulse in the market, zero volume in the market. Everything has died off, and everything is just trading sideways. Flatline movements here. Literally, yesterday's video was just a flatline movement. Moving forward, we have continuing this bull flag formation here. Flatline movement on Bitcoin. The bull flag formation on XRP. I mean, it's just constantly moving here. And now we're at a point where the bull flag formation, we've practically trended out of it here, forming what appears to be just sideways trading. I mean, we would expect that if we closed above this major descending fractal, we would explode to the upside here. And it almost seems like the opposite is happening here. We're actually just floating sideways. So it's a bit interesting. I want to look a little bit further, hopefully find some patterns or figure out what in the world is actually happening here. And hopefully we come to some sort of decision with that. But beyond that, we got to look at things like Ethereum and Bitcoin here. You can see Ethereum is also floating sideways. Bitcoin's doing the same thing. And we're going to have to figure out when the opportunity is that we're going to see this break. Obviously, today is Tuesday. So hopefully this week we'll pick up on that volume. But I don't know. But, with all that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's dive into today's episode. So first and foremost, a quick refresh of the channel reveals that the markets are pretty much done, flatline, dead, literally. 0.3 over the past 7 days, 0.2 over the past 24 hours. No movement whatsoever within every single cryptocurrency. It is very peculiar and very shocking if you ask me. You can see here over the price graph here, flatline movement on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, BNB, XRP. You can see most of these cryptos, even the smaller altcoins, are doing nothing but trading sideways. There is no pulse. We are just floating. And this is not necessarily, a good thing, but it's also not necessarily a bad thing. And the reason being, as you can see, over the past couple of days on XRP specifically, over the 4-hour charts here, we've been doing nothing but floating sideways. And I think it's almost like maybe, and I'm hoping we can form some sort of pattern here that's maybe a little more in-depth. Like if we jump to the hourly, will we see a better maybe uptrend, downtrend? I don't know for sure. It doesn't look like this is that accurate. It almost seems like I'm going to have to move it like this and then maybe draw some sort of top resistance. But even then, it doesn't look all that accurate here. You can see we've literally just been floating sideways, not seeing much movement at all across the board on the 4-hour and the daily charts. So the sideways movement is typically a sign of big recovery, a big swings to come in the future. Whether bullish or bearish is up for a debate, but a breakout nonetheless. You can see, I want to zoom in on the moving average here. You can see we are literally flatlined out here. The relative strength indicator, we're flatlined out. The daily charts were flatlined out. I mean, it is pretty incredible to see the very little movement and the very little volume across the board here. But the big factor is the fact that we're breaking outside of here. Now, what's interesting is this isn't the first time this has happened, and I feel like that's the big talk of the day. You can see if we scroll back to like the first time we saw kind of the same movement here, when XRP many months ago, back in March, April, May, June, July, August, many months ago, when we originally started the trend outside the bull flag, you can see this bull flag formation here, we didn't see any big breakouts. You can see we closed above, and then for like 3 to 4 days, we kind of just did nothing. Same thing happened on the second breakout. We broke out. Yeah, we had a little bit of movement, but nothing like that anyone would expect. No big rush, no big rally, no big pump. Nothing like that. So the fact that we're seeing the same thing today is not really surprising or peculiar. Yeah, we have a little less volume than before, but it could take a couple days of just this movement before we see that reversal, that rally. I'm still bullish. I really, really, really believe that a bull run is more likely to come than a bearish reversal here. Now, you could have bought in. We could have bought in. You know, you could be in an aggressive trade. You could be in on a conservative trade. The fact is, we traded outside of here, so ideally that would be a conservative opportunity to get in. Putting that stop loss here. I don't know. It's possible we could dip down. Ideally, I would think that 59 cents would be rock bottom, and then we could see some sort of reversal like this. But a big movement is coming. That's literally the only thing left to say. And I know I've been saying it for a couple of days, but we've had literally no volume and no movement for a couple of days, literally since Sunday, August 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. 15. So we've had practically 9 days of just literally flatline movement where the prices have not, dipped below 62 cents or really above 64 cents. It's like practically a 1 to 2 penny movement of no volume. You can see volume has practically died off here. So a big movement is coming. No volatility is always an indicator of big swings. And because we have this bull flag formation here, I'm more of a believer of a swing upwards than I am of a swing downwards, and that's what you guys have to be paying attention to. So yes, if you are patient, you will win in this bull market here. If you are patient, you will win in the cryptocurrency market. If you're not, you are going to get burned and you are going to miss out on trades. So just be patient with the way these markets are moving. If you jump the gun like I have now twice on the markets on XRP, then I did so on BidFi, and that's an exchange I highly recommend you guys check out. BidFi is the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. BidFi lets me buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits. Like everything you can possibly think of is offered on BidFi, and you should take advantage of here. I mean, it's like having Batman's tool belt with every single possible way to attack cryptocurrency is offered on BidFi. You got spot trading, derivatives, copy trading, light trading, partnerships. You got copy, just a whole slew, all the major cryptos, all the major altcoins, and they're constantly adding and making changes. So I highly recommend you check out BidFi with the link down in the description below here. But this is where I've been making my XRP trades. Now I got to refresh this because I probably was logged out. You can see, yeah, they're constantly updating just as I'm speaking of it. From yesterday to today, they've updated their website yet again. And you can see it's just even cooler, the updates and everything that's going on to here. Now, I'm going to move some of this stuff over. You can see clicking on the trading view chart will bring the normal, charts that you're used to here. We have XRP opened. I'm going to go, no longer to the 30-minute chart. I like to use the daily so we can pull up the daily charts here and get that better look that we were originally looking at. But you can see they're just constantly updating everything. You got long, short, leverage trading, stop losses, take profits. They have a demo account which gives you $100,000 in monopoly money to test your skills completely free. That means, when I make trades, maybe I make bad ones, maybe I make good ones here, but you can do it completely risk-free by using their demo account and using their monopoly money to get familiar with the exchange, and then you can use real cryptocurrency, which is always a really cool benefit. Now, if you sign up today in the link in the description, make sure to check out right here the BidFi account. You can click on Welcome Rewards, and you can earn up to $2,888 completely free by completing the tasks here in the description, or the tasks below. So make sure to check that out. Link, like I said, is down in the description below. I do not like that. So maybe I can find these settings to get, the dark mode, yeah, like that. But definitely make sure to check out BidFi, like I said, down in the description below. And then looking at these other cryptos like Ethereum and Bitcoin and the S&P, you can see Ethereum is also flatline trading sideways. So all these cryptocurrencies, it's not like it's just XRP. All these cryptocurrencies are gearing up for something very large to happen. It's not just XRP. With Ethereum trading sideways like this, seeing this sideways movement here, filling in the gap, floating, stuck between a rock and a hard place. The real solid price ceiling at 1850 and the real solid support at like 1840, this moving average here. It is only a matter of time before it says, okay, time to make a decision. Okay, we're going to see a break. Okay, we're going to see a dump, and I'm already seeing a new pattern develop on Ethereum's 4-hour here. You can see it's kind of this descending flag here. If I draw a downtrend kind of like this, and you can see kind of a downtrend like this, you can see the pattern that's kind of forming here. It's definitely more of a bullish one. These kind of have bull flag formations, and they kind of end in a breakout than a drop. But you can see that here's the flag itself, and these typically break. They have a bullish bias after we continue to consolidate downwards, then we rally. So keep an eye on Ethereum here. We can jump to the hourly, get a better kind of overview here. We can slightly scale this higher just like this, and you can see beautifully how this kind of descending flag is forming here. So I'm excited. I'm ready. We're all patiently waiting for the freaking pump or dump. You can see kind of the downtrend that's forming here. So it's only a matter of time, and then that pop should happen. Same thing with Bitcoin, still stuck between a rock and a hard place, 29K and 29.8. You can see once this makes a decision and we close above resistance or below support, then we'll either see that big dump or we'll see that major pump. So I'm excited. Now, as for the S&P, who the heck knows? I'm trying to figure this out. I mean, I would like us to continue to move downwards. You can see we're probably going to move down to its moving average, retest this, and then decide on what to do. I think something like that then will either pump or dump here, but a retest nonetheless here. Now that we've consolidated all the way back down, we can go much further on the daily charts, and I hope, honestly, that we do. I hope that we do pull down to here and then see that swing upwards, but it's hit or miss at this point. It really is. So we just have to keep our eyes peeled on the markets, figure out what exactly is going to happen here. I'd like to see the S&P do one of these, but it's also possible for it to do that. But regardless, we are headed up. We're not in a bear market, so that's a good sign. But with that all being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.